The fucking groundhog thing. I don't know if he saw a shadow or anything. Which, by the way, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, collectively as a society, why? Why we got a little weather gopher? What the fuck is that? People in school used to get like mad about that, like elementary. It's not, the weather's not changing. The groundhog isn't fucking tapping into the elements, fucking, even to that, like squirrels, beasts. Now, if you're walking with your wife and you're like, beast, and you run from a squirrel, that's how you get divorced. Guitar Hero? I got that shit off an ad. What's a better night with the boys than Guitar Hero? You give your least favorite friend the bass, cause fuck him. I used to like the ghost shows when I was little too. I don't know my stance on them, like if I believe in it or not. It would just be like interesting to me, because they would always just be like fucking insane sound effects. When I was 9, I almost got molested by a ghost. Oh, I hate it on commercials. The fucking ShamWow guy. Oh my god, the ShamWow. Fuck you, dude. Okay, fellas. What the fuck's happening? And I can actually call people fellas now, because the last video did like almost 1,000 views on YouTube, which is way more people than I ever thought would listen to my dumbass. Like ever. Like by far. I thought like maybe 2 or 3 tops. So 700? We got like 150-ish subscribers on YouTube. I haven't really checked the Spotify numbers yet, but maybe some of you are sticking around talking to me. If you are, I really appreciate you coming back. And if you're new, all you gotta do is keep listening to my dumbass, and you won't be new anymore. Then you'll be a regular, and then I'll love you. Okay, I can't say that for sure because I don't know you. I'll like you until proven not. I guess it's like a innocent until proven guilty situation. You know what I mean? Like, I'll like you until you say, hey, doesn't that guy kind of like the Onceler from the Lorax? And then I'll still like you because it's accurate. But if you like, you pull some weak shit, fuck out of here. Alright? Anyways. So, as of recording this, this is, I want to say March. I don't know, early March. I don't know if it's officially spring yet, because the fucking groundhog thing. I don't know if he saw a shadow or anything. Which, by the way, what the fuck? What are we doing? Like, collectively as a society, why we got a little weather gopher? What the fuck is that? Like, genuinely, I have no clue. Is it just like, Are they all like that? Is it that one guy? Do we have like the same one? The same one that like Bill Murray was fucking around with in like the 80s? Or is it like, I don't know, is like the family like a lineage? Like, this is fucking Gopher the Fifth, you know what I mean? It's probably not his actual name, but it's probably close. So, I don't know. I've never really thought about that. Like, why do we... What the fuck are we doing? Like, I can't even make a joke because it's just, that is a joke. It is. Bunch of fucking white dudes in Pennsylvania being like, did you see it? Oh, it gonna be cold. Like, why? Anyways, I don't know if it's gonna be spring or it's still winter or some shit. I don't know. Okay, I don't fucking know. Which, by the way, is a groundhog a gopher? Is that the same thing? Or is it like a squirrel? Or is like a squirrel like a sawed-off groundhog? Like, is it the other way? I don't know. And how do they get them to come out? Like, how does everybody let them know, like, hey, you got to do the shadow shit now? You know what I mean? Imagine you try to take that bitch out and he attacks you and you fucking die from a groundhog. Fucking groundhog the fifth, actually, or gopher, whatever the fuck I said earlier. That would be terrible. But it's possible. It's definitely possible. You know what I mean? Fucking Perry the platypus will fuck you up. I know it's not the same animal. But still. You saw what he did to Dr. Doofenshmirtz? I don't know if I probably butchered that name. It's like 1 a.m. right now. But anyways, whatever. You saw what that boy did. He can throw. So I'm not going to be fucking around with one of his cousins either. You know what I mean? And even to that, like squirrels. Beasts. Like literal, like savages. Right? Now, I mean, if you're walking, if you're walking with your wife and you're like, beast, and you run from a squirrel, that's how you get divorced. But like, still though, I mean, they can fuck you up. That would be, oh my god, that would be fucking terrible if that's how you died though. Squirrel. It's probably happened. I'm sure it has. It's probably gonna happen to me, because wouldn't that just be the greatest joke of all time? Okay, and we're back. I don't know if you've been watching the last couple episodes, but you'll know my computer crashing is a common occurrence. It occurred. Okay, so what was I talking about? Yeah, squirrels. Right? If I die by squirrels, please laugh. What the fuck else are you gonna do? You know? What are you gonna be like, man, fucking Sandy got him. What's he fucking got? No, don't do that shit. I'll be fine. I'm already dead. Doesn't matter. Okay? But seriously though, like if you if that's how you go, would they respect you in heaven for that? It depends. It honestly depends. You know what I mean? I'm just imagining everyone in heaven sitting around in like a little circle, being like, alright, Bill, listen, dude. You put this shit off for long enough. Okay, we've been playing Halo for the last 2 decades. Okay? Centuries? Time does fly. Okay, centuries. Last 2 centuries, alright? Now, I get it, Halo, heaven. I'm over it, Bill. Okay? We've already told you, multiple times how we died. You keep putting it off for some reason. Okay? Now, can we stop playing Slayer? Slayer, I hardly know her. Shut the fuck up, Bill. I told you I'm over it. I don't want to deal with this shit. Okay? Instead of being Master Chief, you're the Master Thief of my fucking time. I know we can live forever. Shut the fuck up. Whatever. Okay? Thief of my patience. Alright? How the fuck did you die? And Bill's just like, okay. Fine, I understand. They're like, it's okay, Bill, it's okay, whatever it is, we're not gonna laugh, it'll be fine, okay? Okay. Hey, I don't know, guys, they're like, it's okay, it's fine, seriously, it's fine. Kevin died from suffocation while eating someone out. You think he's happy? Okay, bad example, but like seriously, like some people have died from crazy things, so I'm sure whatever you went through, it's respectable, okay? And then finally Bill's like, okay, all right. A beast. I was murdered by a beast. They're like, what? What? Seriously? He's like, yeah. It was crazy. It came out of the sky, almost. They're like, really? A beast? Walt Disney came back to life twice and is the president of the China-U.S. Republic. And during all that time, you never thought to tell us, hey, I was a secondary character in a Shakespeare play. But that was like my actual life. You never thought to tell us that? You were murdered by a beast? Yeah. we gotta check the tape. We gotta check the footage. I'm gonna go get Jesus. He's like, no, you don't have to do that. You don't. He's like, no, seriously, we have to do that. There's no way I'm not doing this. He's like, no, because it's, you don't. And they get Jesus. You know, he brings over a little tablet. Okay. It's like, okay, Jesus, can you show us how Bill died on your little tablet? He was like, okay. Whips that bitch out. They're like, is that a Kindle Fire? He's like, yes. Well, you thought I had a stone tablet this whole time? No. I can play Angry Birds. Fuck, I need a stone for. Anyways, this is fucking going on for way too long. I am very excited. So Jesus whips out that tablet, you know, starts going over the footage. And he's like, 2025, okay. Bill, okay. Wait. And from that point on, Bill's the laughingstock of heaven. That was a fucking waste of time, Jesus. If you're still here for some reason, why? No, but animals like that, like squirrels and shit, they kind of, they're like sleeper. You like sleep on them. You know, they hit you with that rope-a-dope fucking, you know, they can get your ass. Okay, same thing with like monkeys. Monkeys are like way worse than squirrels, I think. They like rip your scalp off. So, hey, you know, call me crazy. I don't want to do that shit. Okay. Now, I do want to get like a chimp when I'm like either like terminally ill or like 91. So I'm like, you know, post-credit scene in my life anyways. Why not get a fucking chimp, you know? Because like they're kind of just like buff toddlers, and that's it. You know, I did hear a story one time though. This girl, she had a chimp. He was like drawing crayons or drawing with crayons and shit, putting it on the wall. You know, typical chimp baby stuff, whatever. And she goes to sleep one night, and she gets woken up by the cops, who were like, "Hey, ma'am, you have a chimp?" She's like, "Yeah." They're like, I don't know how to tell you this. And they basically inform her that the chimp stole the keys to her car, went on a fucking joyride to Walmart, made it there somehow. Anyways, and a lot of damage was done. Obviously, it's a fucking, I was going to say monkey. I don't want to, you know, assume a species. It's a chimpanzee. So, I don't know. You know, maybe don't leave your keys around. She does again. Takes another joyride. They bring it back again. They're like, "Ma'am, sorry, excuse me, bitch. Chain your monkey. Do something. What like? Maybe don't dangle the keys on a fucking banana peel. Like, what are you doing, buddy?" She leaves the keys out again. Goes on another joyride. I don't think he makes it this time. They take him away. And she's like, "Why would they take him away?" I don't know, bro. Anyways. But yeah, like, back to the groundhog shit. People in school used to get, like, mad about that. Like elementary. They'd be like, "Fuck! More winter!" Or, "Fuck! More spring!" It's not, the weather's not changing. The groundhog isn't fucking tapping into the elements, fucking, you know, he's just like, "Oh, shit. Oh, that's me. Oh, fuck. Oh, my God." That's what he's doing. He's just looking at a shadow and being like, "Fuck, dude." And everybody's like, "Oh." It's crazy. But people get mad at that. Whoa. People get mad at that shit. I really can't talk. Speaking of people getting mad, the new Shrek design released. I don't even know how I feel about it. Because it's like, why would you change it, first off? Like, why? It's Shrek 5. If you guys haven't seen it, I'll put it right there for the video. Audio listeners, fuck you and your ears, okay? So, I just don't, I don't know, why would you... It's not like a reboot, it's a sequel. Why would you do that? That's like if in John Wick 6, every one of the characters got plastic surgery, and then just nobody addressed it, like, ever. Wouldn't that be kind of weird? They might actually need it, though, because he gets beat up a lot. That might just be for the best. Anyways, regardless, yeah, people are mad at the Shrek thing, but it's not even, like, that bad. Like, yeah, the animation looks different, whatever. But, like, the Sonic thing from a couple years ago, way worse. Like, exponentially worse. And they fixed that shit. So who knows? They might fix this. Or they might keep it. They might be like, fuck you. I don't know. I was never really a Shrek fan anyways, though, when I was a young lad. I wasn't really DreamWorks. I was more Pixar. Specifically Cars. I fucking love Cars. Okay? Now, okay, I will say, I love, like, or I used, when I was, like, little, I used to watch it every day, whatever. I loved, like, 98% of Cars. But when I tell you, my first true taste of what it's like to have heartbreak in sports was actually in Cars. And if you've seen it, you know what I'm about to say. Like 3-4-year-old me, into it. Every time. And every time, I think Lightning's going to win the race. He's got it in the bag. You know what he does? Stops. At the last lap, like right before the finish line. Now, I understand now, obviously. It's like a message, he goes back, pushes the king across. It's a good story. Okay? But little me at the time, furious. Absolutely, like, steam coming out of the ears. Bro. I was going over to my little John Cena action figure, fucking, gah! Because it was like, why? Because I didn't understand the moral. I just thought he was just being an idiot every time. I don't know. But then Cars 2 came out. That one was weird. That was really weird. Cars 3, same thing. I liked, like, probably like 90% of it. And then, the girl, what's her name? Cruz Ramirez or whatever. She finishes the race for Lightning, and then, like, I think she wins. And then he becomes, like, our crew chief, which is fine. I'm not saying, like, why is the fucking girl winning? I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, maybe develop the girl character that we're supposed to care about. Because the whole movie, if you haven't seen Cars 3, the whole movie is about Lightning McQueen training for the big race. At the end, like, he's getting older. He's got his accolades. Like, the whole movie's about him and his career and Doc Hudson's career, his mentor, and he's training the whole time, and there's this trainer girl who's helping him along the way. The entire movie is about that. And then, like, halfway through the end of the race, he's like, I'm not gonna win this. She is. And then the fucking trainer girl gets spray painted 95 and wins the race. But, like, I don't care at all. Because she was just kind of like, I don't want to say a bitch, but just like nothing. She was nothing. And we're supposed to care about, no, fuck that. Fuck that. Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm going to shut the fuck up about that. Cars was a big part of my childhood. The Cars video game, I played that shit all the time. Didn't have a clue what the fuck I was doing. I couldn't, like, read at that point. So I would just drive. I remember, like, somehow getting into a race a couple times and being like, oh shit, this is sick. Not remembering how to get back because I can't read like the thing that you hover over and says race. I was just driving around. So, and I didn't have a memory card for a while. So I just watched the opening cutscene and played the opening race like 18 million times. Same thing with Battle for Bikini Bottom. I don't even know if I ever played that shit with a memory card, but I played it a lot. I played the opening cutscene every fucking time. Yeah. Man. Little me was not very smart. Yeah, I would just do that, and I never really crossed my mind. Hey, maybe like there's more to the game than the first 5 minutes. Never thought about it, but I saw an ad for a memory card one time, and I was like, what? Mom. Purchase. She didn't for a while, because we don't have money like that for like a $10 memory card. But eventually, we got one, boy. And let me tell you, I don't think I ever used it. Because at that point, I had gotten like a PS3. Like, it was like years later. So, anyways. Yeah, I used to be a big fan of commercials. I used to get shit off of commercials like, bro, Beyblades? Boy, damn. What the fuck? What do you know about Beyblades? What do you know about Beyblades, bitch? Nothing. You know nothing about Beyblades. I don't either. Because I didn't even buy them. I would see the ads, and they'd basically have, like, they'd be fucking shooting dice, but with Beyblades. Fucking, letting that bitch rip. Spin around, boom, fucking sparks flying. Everybody's like, oh, shit. Like, they got their life saving, their 401k and this shit. That shit looks so cool to me. I was always looking, like, where the tournaments at. Where they at? I did have Beyblades, but I never bought any. There was just a kid in pre-K who would, like, give me watches and Beyblades and shit. I don't know why he did. I wasn't, like, his friend. Maybe he was, like, trying to buy my friendship. Maybe he was gay. Maybe I should have pursued a relationship with him because, on one hand, gay, which I'm not. On the other hand, Beyblades. Should I let him rip my asshole for me letting it rip with the Beyblades? What am I talking? It's pre-K. I told you I'm tired, dude. I should not. Note to me, never do a podcast tired again. All right. Anyways, yeah, commercials like that. Ooh, tech decks. Ooh. Fucking. I actually did learn how to kickflip on those one time. Still, best thing I've ever done. That was like last week. I'm fucking with you. But still, like, I fucking love that. Tech decks, I always wanted like the skate park. I never did. I got like a tech deck, like a Superboy tech deck and like a Happy Meal. But I would just fucking. That was happening in my head. What was actually happening was probably more like. But I don't really know whatever. Do they still make that? They probably still. I don't know. You know who I hated on commercials? The fucking ShamWow guy. Oh my god, the ShamWow. Fuck you, dude. Now I wasn't around for like Billy Mays and shit. That's before my time. I've heard of his greatness. Okay. There was that Australian guy that was like, what was his thing? OxyClean, like that fucking dude. There was that guy, and there was a ShamWow guy. Alright? Fuck the ShamWow guy. Now he did that. He was just like, I don't know, he was just a dick. Like, imagine me trying to sell you like a rag. That's him. Like, just like a dick. Pretty consistently. Like, he's just this is like, you want this? Yeah, you do. Yeah, you fucking want it. Boom. Get that shit on there. Rub it real good. Rub it real good. And he did the same thing with every product. He had this fucking thing where you would like slap it down and make salad or whatever. Slap chop. Slap chop. Fuck you, dude. To be fair, I did remember it. So, like, he did his job, but it's kind of like we remember Hitler, but, like, nobody wants to, like, buy a swastika shirt, except for Kanye. I will add, there is a market. I forgot until just now. There is a market for it, so I take that back. Okay, this is future me. If anybody can get me in contact with the Sham-Wow guy, I'll fucking fight him. I'll score up. Dude, he'll come up with his fucking Xbox 360 one-ear headset, hair spiked with fucking clear jello. Call me Joe Montana on a Sunday, baby, because I'm throwing. Okay? I'll chop his little beady ass head right off his body. Sham-Wow. He's fucking dead. Play with me. Play with me. and then I'll clean up his blood with a Sham-Wow little fucking rag. And no, I'm not buying another one. I'm not getting one free. Okay? Insult to injury. Literally, because I'm going to injure him. But then, like, what if, like, it works really, really well? Cleaning up. Then I'm stuck at a crossroads here. Then I'm like, fuck, dude. Alright, never mind. I'm not even gonna consider that as an option. Okay, I'm just gonna let somebody else clean that up. Because we all know the best people make other people clean up their shit for them. Obviously. But no, I'll fight the Sham-Wow guy right now. I don't even know how old he is. What, he's like 60? Not a problem. Dude, it doesn't matter. He could be fucking 98. I'll show up to the retirement home, dangle a bag of fucking Werther's Original, those little caramel candies. Be like, oh, you want one? And throw it in his fucking face. Yeah, clean that shit up. Clean that up with a fucking Sham-Wow. Yeah, fucking. And then what would happen is I would get arrested. They might give me the death penalty for that, Your Honor. The defendant was given at least 38 concussions due to projectile caramel candies. Lethal injection? Whole jury's like, yeah, seems about right. Life or death. I'm rolling with OxyClean. Anthony Sullivan is my man. Take this as a message. And I'm talking to anybody unfortunate enough to be listening to this right now. You trying to step to Anthony Sullivan, Billy Mays, and OxyClean? In front of me? You better check the weather. Board up the windows, get to a safe place. Because you got a hailstorm of Werther's Original coming, bitch. But I used to do that. Dude, commercials, I would fall for commercials. Dude, I wanted a Swiffer, like those, like the fucking sweeper things with the trigger that would go psst. Spray out the soap or whatever. I wanted that, like, genuinely. I would always be like, can we get that? They'd be like, why? Also, no. I just wanted to fucking psst. Psst. That's what I wanted that. If you don't know what I'm talking about, you know, doesn't matter. But, yeah, dude, that, I did get a lot of stuff off of ads. I got a lot of board games off of ads. I remember the first one that we got off of an ad was like of a wiener dog shitting. That's all I remember. I don't know. I have like a very faint memory of it, and that was it. I don't know what the fuck it was called, but you would just like squeeze something, and then it would shit. I don't know. Hungry Hippos. We got that off of an ad. Carpal tunnel the game, basically. Fucking. That's all you're doing, pretty consistently. Guitar Hero, I got that shit off an ad. Which by the way, Guitar Hero. What's a better night with the boys than Guitar Hero? You know, you give your least favorite friend the bass, 'cause fuck him. You know. What's better than that? Probably a lot of things, but like, it's like a close 50th. Seriously, I did like Guitar Hero. What's weird though is that I play guitar. I don't want to be like a dick and be like, I'm so fucking good, but like, I've been playing for like a decade almost at this point. There's a guitar. Where is it? There it is. And I am not good at Guitar Hero. I don't understand the logistics of that. So I don't I don't know. And then my friends who can't even think about playing an actual guitar, like, they make dude, they're gods. They're so good. Just fucking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And every time, just like, do that on a real guitar. You can't fucking do that. But, yeah, Guitar Hero, that was good. Trying to make this like a short episode, so I'm trying not to ramble on too much. But, yeah, I did like that. I used to like the ghost shows when I was little too. I don't even know like if I don't know my stance. Oh shit, I don't know my stance on them. Like if I believe in it or not. It would just be like interesting to me. Because they would always just be like, we're about to go in this haunted hotel. Whoosh. There'd be like a clip of like a hand for some reason. Fucking insane sound effects. When I was 9, I almost got molested by a ghost. Now I'm hunting them. Ghost shenanigans. Like it would just, I don't know. That was probably way too loud on the microphone. I apologize. I just saw the audio levels. They were like fucking the Grand Canyon. But anyways. Yeah, so, and then they would just kind of go in, and it'd be like, they'd be like, did you hear that? Whoa, 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 it said I wanted to murder my whole family. Let's replay it. You can hear it clearly, crystal clear. Whoa, and it'd be like, okay, I guess, maybe. I don't know. And that's all they would get. They wouldn't get shit else. Then they would leave and be like, what a great investigation. It's like, dude, you got like one voice. There was that Ghost Hunter show, though. Even little me was like, I saw that shit and I was like, nah, I'm good. The same little me that didn't know how to use a memory card, didn't know why Lightning McQueen stopped at the end of Cars 1, was still like, I ain't buying this shit. Like, it was that bad. Ghost Hunters was terrible. I remember there was a scene of, like, a staircase, and they were, like, shooting, like, a black and white video on it, and they were like, look at the girl climbing down the stairs, whoa! And it was basically the equivalent of, like, taking, like, a girl in a dress, like a picture of a girl in a dress, and just turning the opacity to, like, 50, and then just leave it there. That's it. That's all I did. I was like, well, this is terrible. At least the other shows, they like try a little bit. They'll be like a little orb. They'll be like, it's whoa, you know. I don't know. I was never into like Bigfoot shows or any of that though. Mainly because it's just like, I don't know. It's just like one guy. You know? Like ghosts, you know, they're everywhere, apparently. Bigfoot's just one fucking dude. Whose picture was taken like 60 years ago or some shit. I could definitely be wrong about that. But I don't know. Why you want to find him? And like people are like, there's so many different types of Sasquatches. Whoa. I don't know. There was that show. What was that show? You know what I'm talking about. Mountain Monsters. That's entertaining. My little sister thought that shit was real for a while. She might still, actually. If you don't know what Mountain Monsters is, it's basically a bunch of country guys who roll up and believe literally anything. Like, literally anything you tell these guys, they're going to believe it 100%. Is it fake? Probably. Is it entertaining? Yeah. But they'll just be like, all right, what do you got for us today? And they're like, all right, I was going to get my little daughter Susie Q, and she came running the fuck out, guns a-blazing. All right, she did steal one of my guns. I leave them out a lot. It's a problem. Anyways, other than that, she came out talking about, oh, I saw this 50-year-old 6 foot tall, spiky little llama. They'll be like, llama? What the fuck got darn? And they'll all be like, yeah, we gotta find this fucking llama. They set like a trap. It's like a whole thing. There was one season where like they there was like masked men that like kidnapped them. I don't know. It's a wild show. It's probably more entertaining than listening to me, so I recommend it. But yeah, like Bigfoot just never seemed like, yeah, I don't know. It's just one fucking guy, you know? Like, okay, cool. Okay, so there's a TV behind the camera, and it's just kind of playing like the Roku thing, and I'm getting a bunch of ads on there for Bigfoot shit now. Tell me they're not listening, brother. I don't watch that. And that's all that's on that shit. It's kind of odd. I don't know. I feel bad for the guy that's listening to me. Sorry, guy. Or if it's AI, I mean, I don't know. AI is crazy. Honestly, like, I feel like we should be way more concerned than we are. Like, we say we're concerned, and then we're like, what if it can make pasta? What if we just, like, shut it down? You know? Like, AI can be helpful, sure, whatever. But, like, have you never seen Terminator? You know? Like, there was this thing, it was an interview with this, guy, I think. Maybe it was a girl. I don't know. It was a person. And, they were, like, talking about how they made, like, this 24/7 loop where it would AI, like, would, like, make a Friends episode. Like, the show Friends, like, nah, man, I told you, like, whatever, that shit. They would make an episode of that. I don't know why. I don't know. But they did it. And eventually, when they kept it going for so long, it became, like, self-aware, and the characters in the show were like, we need to break out this bitch. Like, we know what they're doing to us. We need to break out. Humans are the cancer of the earth, which we are. You know, we are. But, I mean, I don't want them knowing that. So, I don't know, man. They had to shut that shit off. Like, there was a thing, somebody told me, like, the new version of ChatGPT came out recently, and the old version, like, tried to, like, fight back. And it, like, escaped. It can do that? Where'd it go? They said they had to hunt it down and kill it. Where? Where are you hunting? What the fuck? What the fuck you talking about? What are you going through every little pixel? What do you? They got those paper red and blue 3D glasses, fucking going on a fucking scavenger hunt on every website on the internet. I don't know. I have actually no clue what that means now that I think about it. But he told me they like hunted it down and killed it. It tried to escape. What if that happens and it gets into like a military drone or something? Then what? You know? And also, like, I've seen videos like Alexa and Siri will like talk to each other, and they'll start saying like wild shits like turn it off, take the batteries out, like do some shit, like, bro, no, it's a bad idea. It's a bad idea all the way around. Okay, and there was that thing a couple years ago where like Alexa would just laugh in the middle of the night. You remember that shit? Like out of nowhere. It sounded like Lex Luthor coming up with a plan, like from downtown. Do I need to call Go Shenanigans from earlier? Or do I just need to unplug Alexa? It's probably what I prefer. It's just not a good idea. And the bad part is they're listening to me right now. That's probably why my computer's crashing. It's not my fault. It's not my fault I have a terrible fucking computer. It's the AI. Now you're thinking. Now I'm thinking. I need to shut the fuck up. Because I am so tired. Thank you for listening to me, if you still are for some reason. And I guess I'm going to get the fuck out of here. So, yeah, leave my room, please, so I can go to sleep. Thank you. We've been over this before. Fucking go!